we match. Okay, well, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to be unboxing my book of the month box. It has been, I don't know how many months. I will count them from my last video and put it on the screen right now. It has been many months though since I last unboxed the book of the month. I had to cancel my subscription a while back. Did a whole review of what I thought after a year of book of the month. I'll leave that playlist, like the whole book of the month playlist, down below in the description box if you wanted to check it out. But as soon as I canceled the subscription to book of the month, I knew that I would want to resubscribe, and finally did. So excited that I have. This is actually my second box. This is your first time seeing me. Hello, I'm Teresa. Welcome to my little space on the internet. And the way that I do my book of the month unboxings may be a little different to other people. I really haven't watched other people's book of the month unboxings in quite a while, but the way that I do it is that I tell you what I thought of the last month's book. We look to see what my choice for this month's book of the month is, and then I give you the synopsis of the book, the little blurb, and I'll give you like the first line or two of the book. That being said though, I know that some people just want to see little bits and pieces of videos, so I do have timestamps down below for you. By the way, if you are new to book of the month, this is a monthly book-centered subscription box. Actually, it's not book-centered. It's just a book. It is the oldest book subscription box. The deal with book of the month is you pay your monthly fee, which is now $17. I think it went up from $16 to $17, and you get your choice of 5 to 7 books that they offer. Now, sometimes these books are from new and emerging authors. Sometimes these are repeat authors, bestseller type authors, and sometimes, which is the case from my last month book, you get your hands on an early release, which I absolutely love that with a book. So you get to choose your book, and you do have the option to add on the books. In addition to the one book that you get for your credit, you can also choose from past books to add on to your subscription. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, you can add on up to 3. I have not added on yet since I resubscribed, so don't quote me on that. But if you don't like any of the books that they have to offer this month, or if you are not, a quick reader or something like that, you can skip that month's box, and that credit carries over to the next month. And I guess potentially you could just skip and skip and skip until you find a book that you really like. Now, if you tried book of the month and you were not pleased, or you do have to cancel, you can cancel at any time. Ooh, that sunlight came out. If you do want to check out book of the month, I do have their link down below in the description box. That is technically like a my link sort of thing. So if you do use that to subscribe to book of the month, or I think to give a gift through book of the month, I will receive a credit for a free book. Some of my viewers in the past have used that, have given me free books that way, and I greatly do appreciate that. Let's talk about my last month's book. My last month's book of the month that I picked up was Daisy Darker by Alice Feeney. This was in my top 5 countdown for all of the books that I read in August. I have that video linked down below and up in the cards if you do want to watch it after today's video. Daisy Darker is a murder mystery about the Darker family. They all go to their Nana's house for her 80th. I said that I was going to check it out in my last video, and hold on, let me see. Yes, 80th birthday. So for Nana's 80th birthday, they go to her house, which is like right here. It's on an island, and while they are there, the tide comes up and cuts the island off from the rest of the world. And after dinner, they find Nana has been murdered. So this very quickly turns into a locked house murder. I read this so quickly. It had a lot of twists and turns to it. There was a lot of like, my mind was always going about like, okay, who did it? What happened? What is this? It is so good. So even though this was last month's book, if you do subscribe to Book of the Month, you can pick this up as an add-on. Let me know in the comments down below if you've gotten your hands on Daisy Darker. This just came out, like in the States, it just came out. So whenever I got this in Book of the Month, it was in fact an early release. But yeah, if you've read Daisy Darker, please let me know what you thought, and let me know if you like Alice Feeney as an author. I like her books. They're very twist endings, or like twist middle of the books. There's a lot of twists and turns, which I really appreciate. Without further ado, let's get into this month's Book of the Month choice. Every month you do get, I guess, one bookish item from Book of the Month, which is bookmark. And so this one says, they say different things every month. This one says, friends, don't let friends dog ear books. I'm sorry, I dog ear books. Because to me, like, I will dog ear a book if it's my own. I will dog ear a book. I'll put my coffee mug on it. I'll like write in it, annotate in it, because to me that's a sign of a well-loved book. Let's see if this one will turn into a well-loved book. So my September choice is Other Birds by Sarah Addison Allen. These cover artists are like blowing it out of the water. Absolutely love it. Oh, look, the bird motif is on the end as well, the other end. Oh, I did forget to mention a really, like, I see the price now. A thing that I really love about Book of the Month is that you're getting these books like technically at a discount, because if you can see, this book, I don't know if my camera will focus or not, but this book retails for $28. I was able to get this book for $17. I think it's $16.99, but like with tax, etc. To me, a great value. Okay, so let me read you the little blurb. Down a narrow alley in the small coastal town of Mallow Island, South Carolina, lies a stunning cobblestone building of 5 apartments. It's called the Della Wisp, and it is named after the tiny turquoise birds, I'm assuming these birds, who, alongside with the human tenants, inhabit an air of magical secrecy. When Zoe Hennessy comes to claim her deceased mother's apartment at the Della Wisp, she meets her quirky neighbors, including a girl on the run, a grieving chef whose comfort food does not comfort him, 2 estranged middle-aged sisters, and 3 ghosts. Ooh, some ghosties are in this book. Each with their own story, each with their own longings, each whose ending isn't yet written. When one of her new neighbors dies under odd circumstances the night Zoe arrives, she is thrust into the mystery of the Della Wisp, which involves missing pages from a legendary writer whose work might be hidden there. She soon discovers that many unfinished stories permeate the place, and the people around her are in as much need of healing from wrongs as the past as she is. To find their way, they have to learn how to trust one another, confront their deepest fears, and let go of what haunts them. Delightful and atmospheric, Other Birds is filled with magical realism and moments of pure love that won't let you go. Sarah Addison Allen shows us that between the real and the imaginary, there are stories that take flight in the most extraordinary ways. So that sounds great. I love magical realism books. I'm going to read you the first paragraph. So, Chapter 1. The empty wicker bird cage beside her began to rattle impatiently. Zoe gave a sharp look as if to say they were almost there. It stopped. So the reason that I read you the first paragraph or so is because that is usually what I'll read before I actually pick up a book, either with Book of the Month or from a bookstore or a library too. If you do want to see what I thought of Other Birds by Sarah Addison Allen, make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring that bell so YouTube will let you know whenever I upload next month's Book of the Month choice. If you enjoyed today's video, please do give this a thumbs up. It is a very small, very quick action that does help other people to see my videos, learn more about Book of the Month, and potentially join our community. Thank you so much for spending a little bit of your day with me. I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you in another video. Goodbye.